Hi LEGO fans, it's the 16th of December and the penultimate Sunday in my LEGO Advent Calendar door opening spectacular. Every day between now and Christmas we're opening up every door on every LEGO Advent Calendar, including LEGO City, LEGO Friends, and LEGO Star Wars. We're also going to be scoring each one of the gifts so we can find out which one has the best gift of the day, and ultimately which calendar is our festive favourite and which deserves to get coal in its stocking. Before we open up today's doors, I wanted to share some highlights from the comments. Brent Dellman asked which Harry Potter scene should become its own set in my opinion. I don't think LEGO are going to do this, but I would love to see Harry Potter modular buildings. In particular, I'd really like to see LEGO do a set of Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. We got a micro scale build of that very recently, and a full scale version would be very cool. Velocity the Running Sloth, aka Sloth Mom, very cool name, said nothing says Christmas like a gun rack. I guess that depends on which part of the United States you live in. And LPS Tuber commented on a Harry Potter advert that came on before the video started. As a YouTuber, I love the adverts. They don't generate a lot of money, but it does help to buy the occasional LEGO set. Yesterday's gifts were a pretty nice bunch. From the LEGO City Advent Calendar we got this festive Christmas tree with a gold metallic nano figure on top. Quite a few people thought this deserved more points, including the Red Rat who thought it needed 4 points. I think we got your point. Nolan Gregory also thought the tree deserved more points than the minifig. I certainly don't feel strongly that one was better than the other, and if the Christmas tree had won, the Star Wars fans would be complaining in the comments. Speaking of the Star Wars Advent Calendar, I awarded 4 points for this Death Trooper minifigure. It was not at all festive, but it was a cool thing. And also getting 3 points was this festive tic-tac-toe game from the LEGO Friends Advent Calendar. After 15 of 24 doors, the LEGO City Advent Calendar is last with 43 points. The Star Wars Advent Calendar is in second place with 51, and still out in the lead by 5 points is the LEGO Friends Advent Calendar with 56 points. With 9 doors still to open, everything could change before the end of Advent. So let's get down to business and open up every door number 16 on every LEGO Advent Calendar. First up for today we've got the ever popular LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar. The gift we got yesterday was a rather nice but not at all festive Death Trooper minifigure. Nothing says Christmas like a Death Trooper. So today let's see what we've got behind door number 16. Hopefully not another generic ship, but oh wow. Well, that is some kind of creature, and I'm guessing that's going to be the Rathtar. Next up we've got the LEGO City Advent Calendar, and yesterday we got a slightly predictable Christmas tree, but it did redeem itself with a very nice metallic gold micro figure on top. Today we're opening up door number 16, so let's go ahead and see what joy we've got within. And today we have... oh, it's a little kind of market stall, I guess. We've got some cupcakes in there. Yeah, that's quite a nice thing. And finally we've got door 16 of the LEGO Friends calendar, which is proving to be rather good this year. Yesterday we got what we think is a buildable tic-tac-toe game, so let's see what we've got behind door number sweet 16. That's the one, yep. Let's have a look. And we have... oh, what is that? Maybe some kind of Christmas cake? I don't know. We will build that and try and figure out what it is. So here are today's 3 gifts from behind every door number 16 on every LEGO Advent Calendar. This is a nice bunch of gifts with some decent variety. From the LEGO City Advent Calendar we got this little market stall selling cupcakes. The LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar dug really deep today and we have this festive Rathtar. And from the LEGO Friends Advent Calendar we got what I eventually determined was a cupcake Christmas tree decoration. We're going to take 10 points and divide them up among the gifts. Points will be awarded based on merit, festive appeal, and whatever other criteria I happen to think of at the time. Focusing on the LEGO City Advent Calendar first, we've got this festive market stall. Many of these gifts are designed to be used with the playmat that came with the calendar, but I'm reviewing these gifts in isolation, so we're only looking at what we get today. Although it looks like the market stall has wheels, those are there for decoration only. The wheels don't turn, but I like the way the designers have used a transparent piece to give the illusion that the wheels are only just in contact with the ground. Around the other side we have a handle which a minifigure could use to push the cart into place. Apparently LEGO had some cupcake elements left over after LEGO Friends used most of them yesterday. On the stall we've got a chocolate and what I guess might be a strawberry cupcake. There's also a transparent piece to keep customers away from the cupcakes. Shielding the cupcakes from the elements we've got a festive red and green canopy. And supporting the canopy we've got some really nice metallic gold elements. So a very good start from the LEGO City Advent Calendar. It's a nice little build, it's quite festive and there are some really cool elements. The LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar took a very different artistic direction today. We have a Rathtar! Rathars are dangerous tentacled predators known for their sophisticated techniques as pack hunters. These things are prized by collectors, and even Han Solo was trading in them at one point. We also saw a Rathar in the Force Awakens Star Wars movie. It's a fairly simple build based on a 1x1 brick with studs on every side. There are 4 clips, and into each one of the clips is snapped a tentacle. Perhaps as a concession to the festive season, the beak is snapped into a gold metallic element. Overall, it's quite a fun little thing, but I'm not really sure it has festive appeal. In terms of being festive, the LEGO Friends did just a little bit better. We have a cupcake with pink frosting and a white thing on top. I'm not really sure what that's all about. What I do like is the way the designers put together the cupcake case. This is a really nice build technique and gives the cupcake a really nice shape. It's also pretty cool that you can fold down the sides and get a better idea of how this is put together. The body is made up of round elements, and then there are 2 of these rings at the bottom. We have these pieces clipped onto the bottom, and then they just fold up to make the round cupcake. This is a Christmas tree decoration, and there's a hole at the top for tying on a piece of string. String is not included. The pink frosting on top of the cupcake is easy enough to understand. But apart from being somewhere to tie a piece of string, I don't really get the white element. Maybe it's just a blob of frosting to hold the flower and the leaf. Those are festive, and they follow the theme that we've seen on other gifts. So the cupcake is quite a nice thing. It's got some really cool build techniques, but is that enough to win today? I think all 3 of these gifts are pretty good today, but there can be only one winner, so let's award some points. The Rathtar is a tough one to judge. It's a cool little thing, but it fails on the festive theming, and it's not a minifigure. Deep down I really want to be more generous, but today I'm going to give the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar 2 points. I like both of these gifts, and it would be tempting to give them 4 points each, but a tie is not allowed. The LEGO Friends Advent Calendar has had a really good run of scoring recently. I do like this cupcake, I like the way the sides are built, it's a pretty cool little thing. But there can be only one winner, and today the LEGO Friends Advent Calendar is getting 3 points. That means the LEGO City Advent Calendar wins the day with 5 points. This is a really cool little market stall that would look great in any winter village setup. It's festive, it's got some nice elements, and boy oh boy, LEGO City really needs the points. But is it enough to take the LEGO City Advent Calendar out of last place? No, not by a long way. With 5 points added on, the LEGO City Advent Calendar is still in last place with 48 points. Next is the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar with 53 points, and still out in the lead is LEGO Friends with 59 points. But do you agree with my scoring? I know a lot of you didn't yesterday, and it was interesting to read your thoughts. Did the Rathtar deserve to come last with 2 points, or is this little guy just misunderstood? Should I have baked in another point or 2 for the LEGO Friends cupcake? Or perhaps it was crazy of me to award the LEGO City Advent Calendar 5 points, and I should go back to school and learn the alphabet again. As always, it's great to hear what you guys thought of today's gifts, so feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video, a little thumbs up is always appreciated. It's almost time to go, but there is one more question I want to answer from the comments. Somebody asked what was my favourite Christmas present I got last year. My favourite Christmas present was a broken drum. You just can't beat it! And on that bombshell, thanks a million for checking out today's video, have a great Sunday, and I hope to see you bright and early on Monday to open up every door number 17 on every LEGO Advent Calendar.